Hey guys, this is Camfrey15 back at it with another video for you guys, and I'm back with another Aharen episode review for you guys. And this show, man, this show's so adorable. It never ceases to amaze me how crazy this show gets. You got little girls thinking that their little crushes they got is being freaking seduced by a girl that looks older than them, but they really are older, and she thinks of them as a succubus. That's what I find hilarious, literally, and thinks like she's conniving and doing anything. But this is another good episode of Aharen. I enjoy this show so much. It's so cute, so adorable, so funny. And yeah, let's get started with the episode. So the first part of the episode, it's essentially Aharen and Raido just sitting there eating, but Aharen's playing this game called, I think, Hokey Poke or something like, our Pokemon. And I saw this as a way as it's a direct ripoff of frickin' Pokemon. Literally. And it's funny because it had elements of competitive Pokemon battling in it. And then it was a pretty much thing, freaking Raido brings up this dragon-like freaking Pokemon that looks similar to like a Tyranitar. And freaking, I don't know what the hell Aharen brought out, but it's based on the one doll in the first episode that Raido was trying to get through the crane game machine. And he just has them, and Aharen just put in 500 yen and just freaking got all of them. And it's these two things fighting. It's like Raido's like, oh, well, I'm sorry, Aharen. I'm guessing your experience, you don't know anything, and literally takes this thing down. And the one thing is, the level is like his essentially his Pokemon is a higher leveled, Pokemon, while Aharen's Pokemon is a lower leveled and kind of weak one and small one. He uses like this move that dang near takes it to freaking 1 HP because it's holding on into an item that makes it stay alive, which essentially is like in Pokemon competitive, a focus sash, which is an item that if you're in a competitive Pokemon battle, if you like use a super effective move on a Pokemon and you're holding a focus sash, you'll still live on 1 HP. But then freaking you had Aharen use this move that essentially is called false swipe. But it's like done in a move like it looks like it's a thunderbolt or something, and essentially it's a thing that matches our not false swipe, but it's like Endeavor. That's what the move was called, Endeavor. And the move in the game Pokemon, Endeavor is a move where it did what Aharen's Pokemon did, is just match the HP of the same thing. And then Aharen used a priority move, which Raido thought, oh, well, I guess I'm gonna have to do this. But Aharen used a priority move, aka it's a move. Typically in Pokemon competitive, a priority move is some moves gives Pokemon the right to go first based on, and it doesn't matter based on how fast or slow you are, or what level you are. You always move first, and stuff like that. And use a priority move. Took out the T-Tar. I found that absolutely hilarious because dude fell for like the easiest like book in the tricks. I'm like, my guy, come on, bro. So that was absolutely hilarious right then and there. And the next part of the episode, they're walking, they go to the arcade again, and Raido has to go get something, and lo and behold, we come across the little girl we saw a few episodes back that has that one crush on that one little girl, or that one little boy that Aharen was making friends with and everything. And she comes across Aharen because she's getting into the crane machine and she sees Aharen. And, the thing is, she wants to use the crane to get the plushies of the Pokemon Raido was using in their Pokemon battle. And she looks at Aharen, and this entire time, she has all these imaginations of, freaking Aharen trying to either seduce the dude, the little boy, or just thinking like, oh, you think you're so smart. and stuff like that. The Succubus one had me dead because, you know, she thinks, oh, Aharen's trying to freaking seduce him and everything with her womanly charms. And I find that hilarious. And the fact that Aharen is dressed up like a freaking succubus, man, it was freaking funny as hell. But the whole thing is, you know, she puts in her money and she can't get, and she actually does the whole 500 yen. She doesn't get any of the freaking dolls. And you know, she's obviously sad, but Aharen tries, gets all of them. Obviously this kind of gets the girl upset, and you know, she doesn't want to use her last, you know, yen because that's money. But you know, Aharen kind of just purposely drops a free little coupon for free game pass essentially. And the one thing the girl did is, like, you know, she could use it, but she's like, no, this is yours, you dropped it, I don't want it. I definitely don't want it. I'd rather get on my own. I don't need your assistance or anything. But then when she goes back in to do it again, she puts in her last yen, and then she sees, wait a second, there's this doll literally on the edge of the thing to get it in. And she's like, there's no way she put it on there. There's no way. Actually, she brings that at the end, but she managed to get the doll to go give it to her friend, and stuff like that. And then that's when she walks out, and she's like wondering, like, wait a second, did Aharen just leave that there? And obviously she starts to blush and everything because she's, you can say, appreciative of Aharen doing that. And that was honestly a cute, nice thing Aharen did right there. It goes to show you that Aharen does look out for these kids from the standpoint, you know, she literally did a generous thing, like, I don't need this thing, I'll leave it right here on the edge so this girl can see it and, you know, knock it in and stuff like that and get what she wants. So I thought that was a cute little thing there. Again, the adorableness of Aharen son is just so damn cute and adorable. And then I found it hilarious because she's like, here you go. And then freaking Raido, because Raido comes back, he's like, I don't need that stuff. And she's like, and if you remember the scene from the first episode, how he was sleeping around with all those dolls around his bed, the same thing freaking happens with the new dolls he got. They're all stamped around his head and everything. And I'm like, oh my gosh, how does this not get somebody fucking nightmares? So yes, cuts into the next thing, and we see at first I thought Aharen was having a bad dream because she saw Raido, and Raido is bigger, he's a lot puffier, fatter. He somehow ate a lot and he did not even tell. And freaking Raido, this man is like so oblivious, you know, and everything. This happened like last week when he misconstrued something Aharen was thinking. This dude doesn't realize, like, he's big, he's like chubby, and you know, he looks at Aharen because Aharen's worried about him, and she's like, wants to come up with something so he can lower his weight, get him back to where he looks like. But you know, she puts the book away and she's like, you didn't see what I was reading, right? And Raido's like, no, I didn't. And that's when he's like, she was reading a book about dietary eating and stuff like that. And he's like, is she trying to lose fat? Does she not realize her body or something like that? Oh my goodness. And this guy is the one that he doesn't doing the workouts, and he ends up slimming down. The one funny thing is Aharen kind of had like a little bit of a nightmare because she saw Raido fat and he thought he like falling out the window. I'm like, what the fudge? So again, Raido has another misinterpreting things. And this guy, oh my goodness, this dude's funny as hell. He gets skinny and everything, and the last bit is the exams part. So he's like, hey, you know, I think we should study. You know, he's thinking that Aharen's smart and everything, and she's willing to help him out with the studying. But we later find out, like, oh, this is like the first time she's even put effort into studying too. So yeah, end of the episode. I think Raido gets like, it was like in the 80th tier for the scoring or something like that. I don't know if they put Aharen, but yeah, that was funny. This was a cute, another dope episode. And I definitely did enjoy it. And man, this episode was cute. So Aharen son, that's all I gotta say. If you guys like the video, leave a like. put in the comment section your thoughts on this week's episode of Aharen, as well as hit the subscribe button if you want to get more Aharen-san content or any other anime content I upload to the channel. So yeah, when you do hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit the notification bell icon so you're up to date with whatever I upload to the channel. It goes straight to your inboxes. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day or night checking out this video. Until then, guys, catch you guys later. Peace.